Yes, Chelsea. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Let's stop a mud hole in Manchester United. Intensity right out the block. Right from the jump. That's exactly what we need to see every single time that we're playing these games. Intensity from the start. Pressing them. Not letting them feel comfortable on the ball. Beautiful football played. A masterclass by Frank Lampard. Yes, we did have somewhat of a break, longer period than Manchester United, but you still got to take it into perspective that they have been on fire. Their midfield is connecting. Their attackers are scoring goals. They were building momentum. But the biggest thing is what we took from that game is the fact that we were hungry and motivated from the start. This gave us that energy and the confidence to go and get that win. Yes, Chelsea, that's what I'm talking about. Welcome everyone back to the Frank for Famous channel, where we're going to be talking about some discussions around Chelsea as they are going to be playing against Liverpool. Also talking about Kai Havertz, and if we're going to be seeing him joining Chelsea pretty soon. But I want to get back into my excitement about that Manchester United game. I'm sorry, this is going to be very quick. I just love the fact that Mason Mount, I see him blossoming with every given moment that he gets. Yes, he might have some games where you're not seeing him as energized, as that's going to happen. He's young. He's going to go through his ups and downs. But we're going to see that consistency. Look at him playing defense, attacking. Also, the biggest thing about it is that he was taking those shots from outside. Beautiful. You see Frank Lampard-esque in his play. I'm excited, you guys. It's just the fact that we are seeing this confidence coming from our youth players only helps us to really envision who we'll be for the next decades. Yeah, we had some shots, De Gea made some mistakes. I'm not going to put that all on him, no. Because if it wasn't for Chelsea's play and their movement, Giroud finding the weaknesses from Lindelof and also Maguire, if it wasn't for the team sticking together and being extra motivated for this game, we wouldn't have had that big win like we did. So I give it up to Frank Lampard and I give it up to the Chelsea players. Let's continue with that so then we can cement ourselves and get ready for the Champions League. Alright, you guys, what I want to talk about right now is this Liverpool game, which is going to be another big game. Okay, what we need to really understand is Liverpool did receive a defeat from Arsenal. As you did see that Arsenal did a really good job in pressing their back line, and also they're very decisive in front of goal. When they got opportunities, they put it away. So we need to pay attention to those points. What I really want to dive into is that Liverpool is going to be playing against us knowing that after this game, they will be lifting the trophy. So this is going to be extra motivation for them to really put in a show. The lineup that I expect to see from the Liverpool game is Firmino up top, Mane, Salah on the wings. In the midfield, we should be seeing Fabinho, either Naby Keita, and also on the opposite side, Wijnaldum. In the back, we're going to see Robertson on the left, Arnold on the right, and then Gomez with his partner Van Dijk. That is a very solid Liverpool team. What we really need to understand when we look at the way they play, their front three are really good at switching positions. Salah can play in the middle, he can play on the right hand side, he can move to the left, and so does Sadio Mane. They are also able to do that with consistent confidence. Firmino is a number 9, but plays at the number 10 as he loves to drop back, get the ball, and make those passes and assists to his front two. Another thing he does really well is he can control the ball really well and get around his player and find another player and keep that movement going. So the biggest thing is for this game, I want Chelsea to keep the same lineup. The reason being is when you, yet again, watch Liverpool play, when their wingers get up, Robertson or Arnold, they're going to cross the ball into the box with their head up. They are looking for those attacking players. Sadio Mane, Firmino, and also Salah, they are poachers. They will get into the box. So, if we keep the same lineup that we did versus Manchester United, know that Pulisic had a little knock. I think we should rest him for the first half and bring him into the second half. So that will be a 3-4-3 that we will see in this game. Starting from the top, we're going to have Giroud and then Mount on the wing with Willian on the opposite wing. In the middle, I love the Kovacic and Jorginho partnership. The reason being is I like Jorginho when he's playing higher up the field, as he's able to make the game tick. Kovacic drops back because he's a better defensive player and he can also get past his player quicker than Jorginho can. With Reece James and Marcos Alonso on the opposite sides, flying up the wing and getting those balls into the box, Reece James was a beast. I told you, he needs to continue to get more repetition and he's going to get better and more confident after this break. Also, with having Kurt Zouma in the middle and then Rudiger and Azpilicueta on each side, as they do a really good job with helping with the wingers when they press up, because they are very solid players when it comes to one-on-one. And then Kurt Zouma is going to be that strength back there, but he's also going to have Azpilicueta and Rudiger right next to him to have that consistency. If they need to drop, have Kurt Zouma playing back in the back line, we're going to be able to kind of break down that speed of play that Liverpool has, because Zouma is a quick player and can handle his own when it comes to the physical battle. What I want to see from this game, you guys, is exactly what we saw from Manchester United. I want to see these players come out the gate pressing Liverpool from the get-go. We can't drop that intensity, because when we do that, Liverpool is able to pick off teams easily. They are not Premier League champions for no reason, and they're not Champions League champions for no reason. They understand how to play their game, and they understand how to find weaknesses in the other team. But you can see that our play has increasingly gotten better when we are going at it from the get-go and not looking to play that catch-up. I believe that Chelsea is on a consistent run. You can see it in their form, their movement. Giroud is showing his experience, and he's understanding right now that this is his time to really put himself in Chelsea's grace, because he is on form, and we know he is a World Cup winner. So there's a lot we can expect from Giroud, and his hold-up play really does a great job with helping our wingers get into play. So, like I said, this is going to be a very tough game. A very tough game. A lot of reporters are saying that we're going to be losing 2-0, that we're not strong enough to keep that consistency. Let's prove them wrong. Let's show them why we are Chelsea Football Club, and with a great manager like Frank Lampard, we can put all of our strength to find the other team's weaknesses. All right, so as we're looking at Kai Havertz, okay, what we need to really understand is that when Hakim and also Timo were coming in, it was very hush-hush. But it seems that Kai Havertz is making a splash, as reports is coming out from Germany already saying that he has agreed on personal terms. We have been talking about this continuously all summer. Is he coming? Can we afford him? I have consistently said that Chelsea needs to bring in the best youth players. We will figure it out on the back end what we need to do to get these players all playing together, but we're in a transitional period with youth, but we're not just bringing in any youth players. We're bringing in top quality youth players who already have been the best player on their previous team. So we know that they can offer that confidence that we're going to need moving forward as they play at the highest level. You look at the legendary teams of Real Madrid and Barcelona. They had brought in the best players. That's why those teams were able to dominate for decades. And that's what we need. And Frank Lampard's vision is he's seeing this. I'm bringing in these players that have talent and quality. I'm going to be able to find out how I can make them all play together as they all offer something different, but at the same time, they're able to use that experience with the youth to take control of games. So let's continue to be very optimistic about this and keep our hopes up that we'll be able to bring this player in and get him suited with the rest of our squad, as we know we're going to see some players leaving. But with those players leaving, we need to make sure that we're bringing in players that are going to be able to fill those roles and do even more. So you guys, tell me what you think. This Liverpool game, how do you feel? Should we stick with the same lineup? Should we bring Pulisic off the bench to bring in that fight, that quality that we're going to need just in case this game stays tight all the way till the second half? Also, with Kai Havertz, where are we heading, you guys? Is he a player that we desperately need now? Or should we look at bringing in someone else for that amount of money? Please leave a comment down low. So everyone, I want to thank you for tuning into my channel. Please don't forget to like. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And I look forward to speaking to you soon. Come on, Blues!